Alrighty, so we're here with some new detail from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Here, um, Bob Iger just did an interview with with Barron on Barons.com, and provided a host of new details for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, including in a potential opening month for the Disneyland version of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. First version here's some new details. The article, this is from laughingplace.com, guys, laughingplace.com. Um, let's see. The article from Barron's explains that the entrances to the new land will be narrowed and then rapidly expanded to give visitors a very specific cinematic view as they enter. Think of it as Cars Land. When you come in through the arch, or even the main entrance, you come in through, you just see Ornament Valley, the Cadillac Range in the background. That's what I expect. What they mean by this, you go and stay in through Frontierland and you see a petrified tree and just beautiful view, or like this view. You go and right through to Frontierland and see the walkways are designed for this view. Something like that. Let's see here. Going on next, the article goes on to share the details on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, which we've all gotten by now. Explaining that Hondo has cut a deal with Chewbacca to borrow the Falcon and wants you to pilot it for his mission. That's all kind of old news, just a new detail story-wise. Guests will roam the familiar horrors of the ship and see iconic scenery, including the Dejark board. Dejark, I don't know if you can see that word, but I don't know how to say it. Before making their way to a cockpit, will they pilot the ship in groups of 6. As Disney has previously announced, an interactive storytelling element will include characters in the land reacting to your performance as pilot of the Millennium Falcon. New detail here is that guests will have the option to opt out of this experience if they don't want the interactive element. They just want to ride the ride and exit. They can opt out of the interactive element, meaning my guess is the interactive element will be through maybe the Play Disney Parks app or something. You have to get an app to do the interactive experiences in Galaxy's Edge and any future Disneylands. And Rise of the Resistance, guests will begin the resistance base on Battu before being captured by the First Order and having to make their escape on a trackless troop transport. Again, we knew it was trackless. Just new details story-wise. This is what you're doing. That's what that is. On this attraction, guests will encounter stormtroopers, Kylo Ren, which we already knew. We already knew stormtroopers, and the massive AT-AT walkers, which, according to Barons, do not disappoint in. You saw the construction videos where they're life-size and they're two. They built 2 of them as they're building the Rise of the Resistance building. They built the AT-ATs in the first, and then they put the steel around them and built the building over them. They're humongous, so I'm sure they do not disappoint. I cannot wait to see them on the ride later on this summer. And again, here's some more same concept art we've got the whole time. Here's some where the new details really come on in here. Oga's Cantina will reportedly offer limited seating, so be standing only to maximize that capacity. What's planned for guests? Yeah, so standing only to get as many people in there as possible, where they get a drink and then get out of there. So more people can get in. There'll be like a few couches, probably like almost like way like usually like clubs are set up, or bars where you can stand, but there's like some couches and maybe tables on the very perimeter of the bar. So here's the bar in the center, and then like on the perimeter, maybe a few couches that you'll have to reserve for large parties or whatever. Let's see. The menu has still been decided, though Barons mentions that he had heard the name Fuzzy Tauntaun as the potential drink option. The Flaming Blue Milk will probably be non-dairy drink that will be sold by a Bantha farmer, though it isn't clear whether it will be available in Oga's Cantina or the outdoor marketplace or both. So, again, new details on that. I'm excited to taste the blue milk drink. I wonder what it will taste like. I still haven't tasted butterbeer, even though I work at Universal Studios and Harry Potter. Never tasted the butterbeer, so I definitely want to see what it tastes like. Only because from what people say it's like they love it, but it seems like it wouldn't be good to me. But why not? Why not give it a try? Just like I'm gonna give this blue milk a try in a few months. On to the shops. When the shops will allow guests to customize and purchase their own droid through an interactive experience. This sounds like Disney's version of the Ollivanders or the wand shop at Wizarding World of Harry Potter. We can purchase a wand and do interactive experiences with the windows. This is like the same thing but with droids. You purchase your own droid and you can get interactive experiences such as this. Droids belonging to the people of the same group might recognize each other, and droids designed to be afraid of stormtroopers might signal their fear when one is close. Personally, $50 for a wand to do magic in a window. I'm iffy on that one, but I think I can see myself buying a droid. These droids seem a little bit more interactive than the wands in the Wizarding World, so I might be able. I might even though I have to shell out probably a couple $100 for them, I'd see myself buying a droid because these sound actually really, really cool. Except these are the droids I don't want because I just cannot afford them. This next version here, prices have not been set for these droids, but it is also expected the full-size R2 units will be available for purchase, presumably costing thousands of dollars. Definitely don't have room in my house for a full-size R2 unit. Also, don't have the money for a full-size R2 unit, but I'm sure they will sell out like that by the mega fans over there. Next one is another shop where presided over by Doc Ondar, likely an animatronic set apart in a booth. Cast members will interact with him to learn what he would be willing to sell certain items for. Sounds like an interactive experience and a nice little maybe standard shop. The outdoor marketplace will feature a pod racing engine being used to roast meat. Sounds pretty cool and sounds like barbecue, which is great. And Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens in summer 2019 at Disneyland and fall 2019 at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Walt Disney World. Now, according to another article by Walt, according to WGW Info, Bob Iger just in a passing quote, he said, when Galaxy's Edge opens in Disneyland in Anaheim in June, and in Disney World in fall. Some. Point is, he said he gave a specific opening month of June for Anaheim, and then just fall again for Disney World. So, don't have any confirmation, but if it's Bob Iger, the CEO of the company, has anything to say about it, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will open in June of this year, which is just in 6 months from now, guys. Not that far, and this lines up with the previous internal rumors or internal schedules they want it's opening the first week of June. If they couldn't do it by Memorial Day, they want it to open on the first week of June. Also, that's when all the passes start getting blocked out. If you look at the blockout dates for anything but the Signature and Signature Plus, Deluxe and below, they all get blocked out first week of June for like 3 months. So guys, looking for a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening date in June. So we're getting very, very, very close. Yes, getting very, very, very close. And we'll be tracking more and more details as they come on out over the next few months. Also, we should get information on paid previews that are happening before, probably in May. I expect to attend one of those to get a crowd fee, look at the land, and I'll get prices for you on all those as soon as it comes out. But getting very exciting, and I like these interactive experiences that are, really, really trying to make it super interactive, even more interactive than the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Stay tuned, subscribe, like this, comment, tell all your friends if they Star Wars fans, tell them to come right over to this channel, Theme Park Wizard, if they want as many details as possible. Have a great day. I'll be right back with some more videos next week.